Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news for you, and the headline reads: Governor Hope Uzodinma ready to battle it out with Governor Wike over this. See details. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's go straight into the news of the day. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State makes a move to reclaim back the oil wells taken by Rivers State. And Wike, who happens to be the governor of Rivers State, is ready for whatever will come. Nigerians are reacting. Here, let's take one or two reactions from most of them. Here are actually from the southeastern states, and they have started reacting very strongly over this. One of them here is saying, so if Governor Hope probably reclaimed the Imo State oil well taken by River State, so what will now be the benefit of you all reacting negatively to his action? From day one, you have been talking against Hope, yet he keeps winning. So who is losing? This one here is saying that Hope, don't go and bring issues between us and River State. We can't support you in this fight. We the Imolites have bigger problems than the river oil you are talking about. Another one here is saying, Wicked donkey you be that. I know you are doing all this in order to win our hearts, but as a child of God, I will advise you to come back. Don't kill yourself because you want our love. Me in particular don't like injustice. Therefore, there is no way I will love you because you are a thief. Onyoshi vote. Please come back because Governor Wike will tear you into pieces. Wow, I guess Nigerians just believe that he's no match, as in Governor Hope Uzodinma is no match for Governor Wike, Wike, who happened to be a political juggernaut and a strong stalwart in PDP. Be that as it may, let's look at this objectively without being biased. Let's look at this without sentiment. Don't forget that when Emeka Ihediohamma was the governor of Imo State before he was ousted out by the Supreme Court judgment that took place sometime in January 2020 and effectively sealed in March. But when he was in for a while, he was really going into recovery. I'm talking about Emeka Ihediohamma going to recovery and all that, trying to revive the economy of Imo State. He even went further to some of this. There's this poultry farm that was hugely known way back in 1989 then, which Emeka Ihediohamma was trying to revive. He had already started sinking in some good millions of money into it to revive it before all this saga came up. I could still remember very vividly a month or so before this Supreme Court judgment saga came up. Emeka Ihediohamma had already started a move of reclaiming the old oil wells of Imo State that was by default, by virtue of boundaries and state creations, was now given to River State, and it seriously affected the allocations, the federal allocations and benefits always accrued for all rich oil producing states, of which Imo State happened to be amongst them. Because of the number of oil wells that was now accrued for River State, some, according to Deriden of Bayelsa State, he believed that some of Bayelsa oil was also ceded to River State, and some of Imo State wells were also ceded to River State, of which Wike stood his ground. He ensured that Bayelsa did not reclaim this oil, and when Ihediohamma was making a move to reclaim some of those oil wells, because if you reclaim those oil wells, apart from any other thing, your allocation account from the federation account will definitely increase, and other benefits. Your state will have local input. I'm talking about employment and other benefits. It's so numerous to mention. And then Emeka Ihediohamma was actually making moves to say I can reclaim it. Wike even mentioned, Wike was almost getting angry that period then. I could still remember. Wike was like, guy, why are you doing this? I gave you all the support, I gave you all the encouragement, moral support. I pushed that you are well deserving, though you were a former senator, but you're well deserving to be a governor in Imo State, and I backed you up with all I got as a governor of River State, and I give you all the moral support, whatever it needed to make you a governor. Why are you now thinking of taking my oil well? But then at some point, a lot of Nigerians, even IPOBians, reacted. They were like, look, you guys are brothers, you don't need to, come on social media or make it public. Whatever it is, usually walk into your office from time to time. They both walk into their offices from time to time. They visit themselves from time to time, discuss. They were friends before Emeka Yedioha became a governor then. So shouldn't be all that should be their problem. So a lot of Nigerians, a lot of Igbo people, South old Eastern region were all saying, look, you guys are brothers, settle this amicably. It doesn't have to go into court of any kind. If there's anyone that was meant for Imo State, I think you should let it go and all that. Some were like, good work, Emeka Yedioha, go ahead, reclaim those oils. Imolite needs them. We need all the economic growth and economic support we can get. While others feel that, look, we shouldn't make this, bloody. Let's do this a brotherly way. But even at that, they found a way around it. They came around to some kind of compromise. They allowed governors to be governors, and they allowed their friendship to, blossom. Because still remember, even a week or two before the verdict, Governor Wike visited Emeka Yedioha in his own hometown, in his home, visited with his convoy, and we had a lot of exclusive pictures to that effect, where they were happy, they gisted, they were relaxed. You could just see that they're actually friends even before governance came in. And so you can just imagine when Emeka was oiled out from being the governor, and now Hope Uzodinma is now wanting to continue from where Emeka Yedioha has stopped. Yes, Imo like to say that's a good one, but the truth is, don't forget that already Hope Uzodinma is already making Wike very angry. All the statements is as if he's trying to take the vendetta of the fact that he used his political office to remove his friend Emeka Yedioha from office. So it's as if he wants to take the anger, of it on him. But let's leave sentiment aside. I would have said that Hope Uzodinma should sit tight first. It could drop a plan. No one goes into a battleground without getting a plan on how to win or lose, or the cushioning effect of the loss if eventually we lose. That's called planning. You should have a contingent, measures. You have alternative measures in case anything goes south. I would have also believed that he should have a team. Let's start grooming it from inside out. What do I mean? If there are any internal things, any internal industries, any internal income generating ventures that Imolite can enjoy and involve in, that is within his jurisdiction, I think you should do that first. Build up the trust of the Imolite first. Because honestly, like the other guy has rightly said, a lot of people see him as Onyoshi votes, really. As well, I remember Onyoshi vote that it's a thief that stole the votes or the mandates of Emeka Yedioha. So if they see him in that light, whatever good he does, no one will appreciate it, honestly. So I feel at this point, don't go making too many enemies. Start from the internal development. Look inward. What are the things you need to use to empower the people of Imo if genuinely you want to do this right? Okay, have a stakeholders meeting. Find out what their pains are. If they say they want security, by all means, start up with a security measure. Then simultaneously look for internally generated revenues that you can get. I'm talking about, probably empowering the farmers. Not that the headers are busy disturbing farmers from, reaping what they have sown. Then there should be security measures and ensure that fertile herdsmen are not protected during the atrocities in the state. Show the people that you are the chief security officer of the state by protecting your people first. If Imolite are predominantly agrarian society, by all means, they need the headers out of their way. They don't even need Fulani herdsmen grazing around that land because they are around their lands, because if they are agrarians, as in agrarians means that they are majorly into agriculture, then their lands ought to be protected, and whatever means it requires for their crops to grow well and to give high yields per time, then it should be encouraged, like fertilizer, soft loan, as the case may be, just to encourage even homestead and commercial agriculture should be encouraged. Then for that, some of this project that the Uzodinma has stopped halfway because he was oiled out, should pick them up if need be. You can look, forget sentiment. If you see, growth is all encompassing. Development is for everyone. You stoop to conquer. If you believe that Uzodinma have some ideas, business ideas that could have grown the state, please, by all means, forget the PDP APC party thing. If you genuinely love the people of Imo and you want them to be developed, and you actually sincerely came to develop Imo State, or as the Father Maka has said, you have come to give hope to the hopeless, as the case he has said. I'm not the one that said it, it's Father Maka that said that hope is the one that's coming to give hope to Imolites. Then by all means, go to ask him questions. Where are the project you're doing? What was the emperor? What was the emperor? What were you envisaging? Were you thinking this, or do you think of empowering like 10,000, 1,000, 1 million Imolites? Where is he heading towards? What was the modalities on ground? Who are the people you use? Why did you use them? Brainstorm, okay? But if you stretch your hands of fellowship and Emeka says no problem, bring in team of experts. Nobody is a custodian of all the knowledge. Bring team of experts, then have a stakeholders meeting with everyone involved. When they see the genuineness of heart in you, honestly, Imolites will come around. Okay, Imolites will come around. But if all this thing is just a gimmick, give it time. Imolites will truly see your true color the way you are, and honestly, they will hate you forever. So, but for now, I feel going to go and draw more enemy from already the governor. Week already, you are pissing him off. Going to come and start looking for oil well. You have not finished gaining the trust and the love of your people. I'm afraid you are fighting both ends. Your people here in Imolites don't trust you, and you are going to fight a Wike here. You may end up shooting yourself in the leg. But that's my take on it. I feel it's a good one, but the timing is very wrong. Yes, because every state needs all the resources they can get. If Imo have lost their oil wells to Rivers State, by all means, it should be recovered back. Yes, but I feel the timings may be wrong, okay? Yes, they are brothers, but they can be settled amicably. It's not fair to rob Peter to pay Paul. But I feel that the timing is so very wrong. Honestly, it's so very wrong. If he has a team of advisors, it would have been nice for his advisors to tell him, not now. Try to win the trust and the love of your people first, knowing fully well how you entered as the governor, not on the mandate of the people, but on the mandate of the Supreme Court. So you got to prove to the people that the Supreme Court meant well by putting you there, or else you're going to lose both ways. But that's my take on it. What do you think about the fact that Wike and Hope Uzodinma is trying to go into some oil battle in recovering Imo State oil well, as at now that Imolites don't seem to even like him one little bit? Let's go to our comment section. Let's